Hi there, it's Lindenhart. I want to share with you some of the great finds I made or we made at the last two medieval fairs or medieval fantasy spectaculums, you can say. It's a famous one here in Germany. It's the biggest fantasy festival which is traveling through Germany, and um, you saw it already on my channel, the one of the MPS in Bückeburg. And last weekend we were on the MPS in Hamburg. But it was not the best weather, so I didn't make any video. It was so windy, no chance to make a really proper video. We had the second day we had more luck. It was more sunny but still windy. So no video, but I will share with you some of the great finds of the MPS in Hamburg and of the MPS in Bückeburg. So what you see here first, the finds we had on the MPS in Bückeburg. Two lovely pagan bands we discovered. This one is, I still don't know how to pronounce it, and I will murder the correct pronunciation, I think. I think they said they call themselves Cesair or so. I always thought it was more like Cesair or so, but you can look that up. It's a band from the Netherlands, and they have great connections to the pagan band Omnia. I think one of the leading ladies of this band is in charge of the merchandise or so, of the advertisement. I don't know it correctly, but they are quite linked, and the music is really stunning. If you want to know how this is, how this sounds, just go to my video in Bückeburg. At the very end of the video, you can hear them. Maybe you saw it already, the one with the tribal dancers, which spontaneously made a wonderful dance there. So this band is really lovely, and really hypnotic, I can say. Yeah, another band here is a German pagan band, Waldkauz, which is basically brown owl in English. Come With Us is the title of the first album they made, and maybe you also heard one of their songs or two of their songs in one of my other videos back in, I think, May or June, I don't know, where we were at a very small medieval market, and they were there and performed there, and it was really lovely and stunning. And I will link both videos in the description box below, so you can listen to some of their songs. And another thing which you could purchase there, and it was so cute. I had to purchase it. This little white couch made from felt, really lovely. But I don't think I will use it as a thing which you can attach to your keys, but because I fear this will, like you see here, this little string will come off and I will lose this little cutie here. Yeah. Another thing which we found in Bückeburg, or which I got from my boyfriend as a birthday gift, was this lovely mug. The lighting conditions are not so good. It is quite dark red. Here on the screen I can see it's much more lighter here, but it's a dark red, and I love because it looks like a cauldron. And this stand or this booth which is selling a lot of clay items is really tempting. You can't just go and pass. You just have to take something with you, and I really dream of someday or in some far future I will have a complete dish with one of these yeah, clay items, I can say. They made different colors. I choose the red one because as you know, I'm studying Season of the Seeker. I'm now in the middle of fire, so I thought, yeah, this fiery one is quite appropriate. They made also in light blue. I will show you another stuff, another thing, which is this lovely candle holder here, which we also purchased there, so you can see the color variety. They make light blue, they make light greens, and lovely dark, I can't say it's black, it's more black with a shimmer to it. And one of the items we bought there is so big, and unfortunately in my boyfriend's car now, so I can't go there. It's a sink, actually. We bought a sink for our little garden cottage because we are missing a sink there. So we bought one. It's quite large, not so big, but a lovely round sink with this black, almost metallic-like colors. It's a shimmer. It's not only black, it's a golden shimmer which is in some golden color and some copper color, and it's really looking magical. And we thought, okay, we have to buy this thing because we are needing one, and this is so lovely looking. And I will order from this the man who does this. I will order another incense pot, I can say, which looks like a cauldron. They had no smaller cauldron incense pots there. The only one was too big for my altar space, so I said, oh, can you make me one? Yeah, just give me four weeks and I will do you another one. And this will be also this black. I don't know if it's called the same, and I will probably murder the name Anthrazit. Interested? No way, no. Keine Ahnung. Let's say it in German. So yeah, it's so wonderful what they are creating here, and this will go also into our garden cottage because, like you know, our garden cottage is missing electricity, so we need a lot of candles there and a lot of oil lamps and so on. So this will go there. It's quite practical with this one here. So another thing, this is one my boyfriend purchased for himself. This lovely, this light is really, I don't like it. This is yeah, not so red like I see it here on the screen. It's a middle brown, you can say hazelnut brown. And yeah, what you see here actually, these marks here are marks from a eagle beak. Yeah, you hear right, an eagle beak. There is always a falconer on the MPS, and we were there visiting him, and we know him quite well, and suddenly it started to rain, and he invited all of the people there to come and seek shelter under his tent. Yeah, and we stood there between all his birds, one eagle and a lot of owls, and this eagle called Attila played a bit with Henrik's hair back here, and you see here he pulled it and nibbled at it, so you see here it's now, yeah, now it brings luck. It was really a lovely time there. Yeah. 3 things I purchased were these. I don't like the lighting condition here. I try to pull the curtains. Maybe it's better now. Also not so good. Yeah, I hope you can see it. It's a red one here. Yeah, now you can see it, a red one. And this lovely one here, and this one. These two here are actually in usage now. I use it as mojo bags. So this is here for the self-love September, which is started now again by Kellyanne from the Four Queens, and I'm taking part in her sounds and sessions. And I don't know if she said it in one of her earlier videos. Sorry. And there she told to wear some item around your neck, or some item on you at least, which is reminding you of self-love and so on. And I created this mojo bag. It's filled with linden blossoms and rose quartz and some lovely flowers, dried flowers I got from my friend Emily. Yeah, it's now the thing I'm wearing constantly. Yeah, and in this one, this is my Wolfie bag, my Wolfie mojo bag. Yeah, couple of months back we were in the wild park here near Hanover, and there is a wolf pack there. And when we were there, they started to lose their winter fur, and this winter fur was blowing all over the place, or should we say it was at the edge of the cage, to call it like this. And I came quite close to the cage because I so wanted the wolfy fur, which you can see here. The wolfy fur. Oh, the camera is really not the best one. And I attached this here in here, together with a clear quartz, which my boyfriend won in a game at the MPS in Bückeburg, and he gifted it to me, so I put it in here to strengthen all the good power of the wolf fur. Yeah. And the last one, I don't know what I will put in here. Let my intuition flow and see when the time is right what will go in here. Yeah. Another thing which we bought is this lovely tea here, Nana Mint from Morocco. And it's also good to use it in yogurts or so, if you might make a salad sauce or something like that, or a dip. Don't know if you call this in English dip. Okay. Yeah, and it was it was really tasty. Yeah, and from this booth I also bought camphor, but I'm not able to find it at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit messy here at the moment. I still have to work my way through all the stuff which is lying around here at the moment. So this one, and this one is also something very, very special from a booth. Look at that. This is made from elder wood, and it's dedicated to the goddess Hulda, or Holle. Maybe you know Frau Holle, the fairy tale from the Brothers Grimm. And it's actually Germanic goddess, Hulda at least, I think, which is transformed to Frau Holle. And this booth with the man who made this was really lovely. He had so many lovely items there, like smudging feathers, which he created after the four elements, and so, and this one was also lovely, because he told my boyfriend, so when your girlfriend is wearing this, she is the personification of the goddess herself, and if you kiss her, you kiss a goddess. And I really loved this. Yeah, and it's really wonderful. It's really wonderful. I really loved it. So, another thing. Ooh, you can hear it already. This one. I don't know. There are actually two versions of this kind of musical instrument. The one is called kalimba, and the other one is called sansula. So I don't know. I have to look that up. What this is actually. It's a kalimba or a sansula, but I think it's made from coconut. This one, I don't know actually, really. Yeah, what's also lovely is you can regulate here the tones if you wanted to call deeper or more higher, so you can use these screws here to remove them or to adjust them in another way. This sound doesn't sound so good. This is good. Yeah, but it's a lovely thing. I really searched for something like that. Normally they are really, really pricey, and those one here are a bit cheaper. So this one was from a booth which sold a lot of musical instruments and funny making devices, also funny making sound devices where you can make bird whistle sounds and sounding like a duck and so on, and really lovely. And I already purchased 2 years ago. No, not I purchased. My boyfriend purchased for me a drum. No, not 2 years ago. It was actually a bit over 1 year ago. I got it from for my birthday last year. A bigger drum, and we purchased it there. And I tried and tried and tried different drums until I was satisfied with one. Yeah, and this stand or this booth wasn't there this time in Bückeburg, but in Hamburg. They were there, and I stood there quite a long time. So, and another thing, this one here, a djembe. That's how the drum is called. Yeah, I have to practice more, certainly, but I always wanted a little one, which is not so loud. My other one is really loud and deep, and I think the neighbors weren't that happy about hearing me all the time drumming. So this one you can't hear so much. Yeah, was also quite lovely. Yeah, one thing I missed to put in here is I don't know, something for the hair. So I will try to get it, so stay with me some minutes. So I'm back again. This one here, it's basically for the hair. You can see it here, and I loved it because of the leaves, of course. It looked so lovely. And it was actually on the same booth where I got the musical instruments. And the seller there, made a really nice price. So I got this, I think, this cost me nothing. At least I found out after counting all the money together and tell myself, wait a minute, I think he missed something. No, this was an extra gift. So lovely. Yeah, and now one of the major things. You can't see it properly now, but I will show it, and I will put in a picture of it in the video. So here you can see it. This is my new bow. Yeah. Yeah, or should I say my first bow ever. My boyfriend is practicing archery for 2 years now, and he has a longbow. And I started to practice a bit with his longbow, but this longbow was too strong for me, far too strong for me. So said maybe we will get some easier bow for you in the future. Yeah, and this was actually not on my agenda, let's say it like this. But my boyfriend tricked me a bit. So he said instead of buying something for him, he want to buy something for me, and if I don't want it, we can use it. Yeah, as you know, I'm working for Egon's Villa for Transition Town, and we are starting practicing their archery, and yeah, mostly with Hendrix bows, but some people aren't that strong, so they can't pull Hendrix bows, and like me. And if they do and are managing to shoot an arrow, they hurt themselves. Most of the time, I don't know how this is called. Sehne, we call it in German. The string, yeah, bowstring. No, I know it. This bowstring is, yeah, most of the time is hurting your ankles or a bit up above. And when I shoot with Hendrix bow, I got a really nice hematomia, I don't know, Bluterguss, a bruise, let's say it like this. And it was dark violet with a lot of black in it, yeah. And try to explain this at work. No, I'm just practicing archery. Yeah, right. Yeah, now I have my own, and I already tested it yesterday on the fields. And it was quite okay. It is okay, and I will certainly develop some muscles on my upper body. That's for sure. Yeah, and if you want to know what this is a horse bow. A Scythic horse bow, I think, if I don't murder it. And okay, you can say, where's the horse? Yeah, I'm working on it. But I love this, the curves and so on. So this one, yeah, I tested two of them, because the booth which was selling these had actually only two versions, one for young adults and this one here, and actually this one here, was easier to pull. So this one here is now mine, and I will see if I will share it with other people. No, of course I will share it. But yeah, no, I know I need some arrows, but Henrik builds them themselves and by himself, and so I will get some from him in the near future. So this one is my new bow. Yeah, and I will also put here in the video a picture of the little, not so little clay sink we bought, so you will probably see it now. So I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'm quite delighted with these new purchases, and I will soon make another video with all the books I I collected over the last weeks and months. So I will so it will give a massive book haul with lovely books. So I hope you have a blessed day or night on this wonderful planet. So blessed be.